In the same book of Hebrews chapter 11, it gets only worse. Because in verse 37 it says, and they were stoned. You know, the stones that people throw at us today are the words that they speak about us. And like we said earlier, most times it's not even true. Sometimes they don't even know anything about you. And they want to make something up just to satisfy and appease their sinful desire to gossip and to murder you with their words. They won't murder you physically, but they murder you with your words. And so they were stoned. They were sawn asunder. Means these people were alive and they were cutting them in two. How many times have you felt like somebody's trying to cut you down, just try to trim you down a little bit, just trying to take a little peg out of you? It is still happening today, not in the physical, but in the emotional, in the psychological. Some were tempted, and I want to tell you, they were tempted to turn their back on Jesus. They were asked the question, if you will renounce Christ today, you can be saved. But they said they refused to renounce the name of Christ, and one by one they chose to die. Hey, Shabbat. And they chose to die because they were tempted to say no, but they refused to renounce the name of Christ. And they were slain with the sword, the scripture said, and they wandered about in sheep skins and goat skins, being destitute, afflicted, and tormented. They caused them to wear these clothing that others could poke fun and make fun of them. And they were asked to dress this way in hiding at times. And sometimes you are made to wear a certain kind of a clothing that is not really who you are. But I tell you that they made up their mind to serve and to follow the Lord. Verse 38, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in deserts and in mountains and in dens and in caves of the earth. I tell you this, Christian man and woman of God, this world is not really worthy of us. But in chapter 5 of Matthew, verse 13, I'll tell you while we're still here. I'm going to continue along this line for a little bit, but this world is not worthy of us. We're just here because the world needs us, and they don't even know it. The same way how Christ was righteous and holy and did nothing wrong, but the world didn't even know it. It's the same way we are here right now, and the world don't understand our purpose and what we are doing. And we will continue tomorrow. Blessings.